What do we got?
We got Ashe, Me Without You. It's my friend's request.
I see.
Hey, let's get it.
And the section is this. Is that a cigarette burn?
Or coffee.
I see. I'm gonna go with cigarette burn. Oh, it's a pipe.
Red velvet wallpaper stained by the cigarette smoke of people more in love than we could ever know. And it's midnight and I wanna go, but you don't. You get in the passenger seat just to give me your reasons, and you cut the brakes just to keep me from leaving. Your hands on the wheel drove us into a wall. The only world I could exist in was one you lived in. Oh, you almost had me fooled. But I can be me without you. I don't feel lost without you. Go find yourself. You let me down. Down, 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 down. I can be me without you. You don't believe that it's true. Go find yourself. You let me down. Down, 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 down. I can be funny and I can be interesting. People can like me, it shouldn't be threatening. These are all things that I've learned now that I've been alone.
I love this message in the song about, something that relationship does to people sometimes. It causes people to kind of lose themselves. Not everyone gets that experience, but I think some people fall into that almost like that spell that love kind of puts on people, where you kind of change.
Yeah, and she also touches on like I like how she says like you have to go find yourself, and I always enjoy listening to the people that have to lose themselves to kind of find themselves, because if you never like lose your mind, if you never lose it, you don't feel the need to search for something.
Mm-hmm.
When you feel like everything's how it should be, you don't typically find anything because you're not in search. So like I always love that duality of like having to go crazy to become sane almost. And then you also have that since you're experiencing both like the low of the lows and the high of the highs, there's more of a fair comparison. And it makes me think of like that one line that 50 actually said, where he's like, there wouldn't be so much joy if it wasn't for pain.
Yeah,
and I
absolutely.
love that, and I think it's a similar message to what she's saying with like she's become like enlightened. She's figured things out when she was alone that she wouldn't have otherwise.
Mm-hmm. And then this reality that sometimes people aren't on the same page with the other person that they're with, where one person can be very lost and kind of depend on the other person to find their truth. But what she talks about is like, I can be myself without you. So like she's okay on her own. She's figured it out. But now it's the other person's time.
Yeah. And I think which illustrates her outfits, and she wears the pants.
Oh yeah, and the suit.
Yeah.
Be funny and I can be interesting. People can like me, it shouldn't be threatening. These are all things that I've learned now that I've been alone. We were so young when it started. I thought you might grow up, but that didn't happen. You're actually smaller now. I can't believe I stayed long as I did. The only world I could exist in was one you lived in.
I love her body language. It expresses like you couldn't do a better job using your body to express how fed up you are with a relationship. Like the whole act of like taking the glass and just breaking it on the table, like if I was to ever do that, like, I know I'm done.
After
Like,
she
I'm
took the
fed up.
shot.
Yeah, like, you're just, like, sick of this shit.
Yeah.
You know?
Like, I can't believe it took me this long to realize that you're smaller than I thought.
And then a part of it is, like, her, I think, being aggravated at herself for even being in that situation for so long. So she did a great job with that.
I love the lyrics of this song, and I know exactly why she likes that song too.
The only world I could exist in was one you lived in. Ooh, you almost had me fooled. But I can be me without you. I don't feel lost without you. Go find yourself. You let me down. Down, 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 down. I can be me without you.
You know, that scene is sick. Like, literally walking barefoot with the broken glass that she broke previously. It's a weird connection with that fed up feeling after taking a shot and then stepping on it. It's kind of like her dealing with it.
Yeah, and I also, a part of it is just like, just not caring, not being afraid. You know, when you think of like someone that's like, that's why they have that saying, like, I feel like I have to walk around eggshells in comparison to someone that literally just walks through glass. Like, I don't care. Like, I'm not scared. Like, even the pain isn't something that I'm afraid of.
Yeah, I think it also symbolizes how strong she's become and probably all the callus that she's developed from stepping on all this shit.
100%. And hence the reason why she's able to walk on glass and dance on it.
Yeah.
You know?
It's interesting music video.
You let me down. Down, 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 down. I can be me without you. You don't believe that it's true. Go find yourself. You let me down. Down, 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 down. I can be me without you. The sun doesn't shine 'cause of you. Go find yourself. You let me down. Down, 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 down. I can be me without you. You don't believe that it's true. Go find yourself. You let me down. Down, 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 down.
Yeah, and then towards the end, like, you can see how unfazed she is. But at the same time, like, you know, it bothered her, but like, now she's become very unfazed and independent.
And it's interesting toward the end where she leaves the theater. Whereas now she's free. Now she's got her bigger pants on. And she's out in the world and she can possibly love again. I don't know.
Yeah, when you leave the theater, like, you're done with the movie, right? Like, just like with the relationship,
Yeah,
like, you're
yeah.
done with the relationship, like, you walked out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that was a good symbol.
Yeah.
Because you can look back at your life and view it as such, as a movie.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so it was good. And then towards the end, like, you can see her like looking at the TV a little bit, reflecting.
Yeah. And it's black and white, so you can definitely tell it's the past.
Yeah. Yeah, she did a good job with this video.
Yeah. And I love the way she sounds. It's very it's very feminine. I don't know how else to put it because she's so masculine in her outfit, but in her voice it's very feminine. So like she's got both energies.
I was gonna say I completely agree with that. I think she integrated both energies really well.
Mm-hmm.
Because she's very expressive in a way where I would see it as feminine, because I think typically females are a whole lot better at expressing their feelings, especially verbally in comparison to men. But at the same time, she has that, like that anger, that, yeah, I would just say like that anger, that resentment that I think men are more susceptible to displaying, because I think men typically have less control of their emotions when it comes to anger. But it's interesting to look at.
Yeah, she did a good job like going back and forth with that. Because there were some movements that were very aggressive, like a man, but some were very like flowy.
Yeah, it's very fluid, but at the same time very fierce.
Yeah.
100%.
No, that was a really pleasant surprise. I've never heard of Ashe. I don't even know if it's Ashe or Ashe. That was good.
Yeah, she got that cray cray energy.
Like, don't fuck with me.
Yeah, like crazy.
No, but she's so put together. No.
Yeah, in a weird way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm